Hey there, and welcome to Dark Blue Nutrition. Today we are going to do a quick texter's stretch. So I know all of you out there most likely are either on a computer, on your phone, or do something like work an office job where you're doing some work in a seated position, staring at a screen most of your day. If that sounds like you, you're gonna love these stretches because these are a few that have really helped me manage my pain in my wrists and in my neck and upper back, which are places that we hold a lot of tension when we're working an office job or just sitting and texting on our phone all day. I wanna make sure to preface, make sure to check with your doctor if you have any concerns about your neck or your wrists, or you deal with any specific ailments that you worry might be exacerbated by some of these moves. Take a gentle approach to it. Don't stretch farther than your body will allow, and just be easy on yourself. Make sure that this does more good than it does harm. So let's get into it. Today, what I have is a foam roller, and I also have a booty band or circular resistance band. So you don't have to have these things. You can also use a towel instead of a booty band, but I do suggest a foam roller. They are the best things in the world. They help with muscular recovery and all that fun stuff. So let's start with a wrist stretch. So we're gonna start on all fours with our fingertips facing our knees and gently stretch those wrists. So in this stretch, you really want to make sure that you're not stretching too far. It can be really easy to pull a muscle in your wrist if you are stretching a little too far, so be easy on yourself. Sometimes I like to kind of pulse back and forth very, very gently until I feel a little bit of a soft pull in the muscle. And that way I know that I'm stretching it a little bit. But again, don't be rough on yourself. I'm gonna be very gentle. So we're gonna do this for a couple seconds. Each of these moves, I would typically do about 15 to 20 seconds each, depending on how comfortable you feel in them and how tight they feel in these positions. All right, and then you're slowly gonna bring your knees towards your body and then lift out of that. So the next move we're gonna do is a wrist roll out, and you're gonna grab your foam roller and place it right in front of you. And for this one, if you have anything like a watch or a wristband like I do, just pull that off for now. And you're gonna want to place your forearms on the foam roller and roll it out. So if you have a lot of tension in your wrists like I do, you might feel a little bit of popping in your muscles. That's just the foam roller breaking through that tension, and it feels really good. This is one of my absolute favorites. It just feels so good, and it's one that if you're worried about not being gentle on yourself, if you're worried about maybe injuring yourself, this one is kind of a foolproof one. It's gonna be pretty hard to injure yourself doing this one. This one's very gentle. So what I like to do if I find a very tough spot or a spot that feels kind of achy is I hold it there and just let the foam roller kind of sit there with a little bit of weight on it, not too much. And if I feel more tension towards my wrists, usually I feel tension all the way throughout my forearm, but I also feel it mostly up here. Then I kind of focus in on whatever area feels good. So we're gonna do this for a couple more seconds, and then we'll move on to the next move. All right. For this move, we're gonna use the booty band or your towel, or even if you don't have a towel, which I don't know what you're doing if you don't have a towel in your house, but if you don't have a towel, you can still do this move. So I am personally gonna take my booty band and just link my arms behind my back, if you can see, and just do a light pull. So our chest muscles get really, really tight and kind of we hunch forward when we're working all day on a computer or on our phones. So it's really good to stretch out those chest muscles, muscles around our neck, and you can kind of roll out to both sides if that feels good to you. If it doesn't, that's okay. You can just kind of sit here for as long as it feels good. This one's a great one to do throughout your day too. If you just need a little bit of a break from your desk, or you notice yourself hunching a little bit, this is a great one to do. Okay, you can put your booty band to the side. And this one is another easy one that you can do at your desk because it doesn't require any equipment. So I just take my chin and place it down on my chest. And then slowly lift back. So you can do these in a slow motion. There's no rush with these because, again, we don't want to injure ourselves. We don't want to hurt our neck. Our neck is very delicate, and so are our wrists. So we'll just do a few more. And then we're done. You can also do kind of a side-to-side stretch if you'd like to. Just another option for you. And then finally, we're gonna do a lateral stretch with our neck, just to make sure we get all the range of motion that we can in our necks. So you'll take your right hand and place it on the opposite side of your head, and then gently stretch to the opposite side. This one feels really good too. You can feel it in that front part of your neck that connects with your collarbone. You can really feel it. All right, now slowly lift your hand, place it on your side, and then we'll do the opposite side. So lift your left arm up on the opposite side of your head and stretch. And release. I hope you enjoyed this stretching routine today. Let me know if you'd like to see more stretches or more yoga type influenced workouts in the future. I'd love to bring you all the workouts that you want to see and different stretching moves if that's something you're interested in. So I'd love to know if your wrists and your neck and your upper back feel just a little bit better after doing these moves a couple times throughout your week. So I hope you have an amazing day, and I'll see you guys in the next workout. Bye guys.